Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the OCP, the original Copycats podcast. It is the 24th of December, guys. It is Christmas Eve. Are we excited? I know I'm excited. Are you excited, Dave, who's joined me here today? Yay! Great. I'm joined by my good friend, Dave.
Is that how you're going to announce me every time?
Yeah.
No. My good friend, Dave.
My lover. Would you prefer that?
Yeah.
All right, then. So I'm joined by my lover, Dave.
No, actually, it sounds weird when you say it. It's one whole thing. Yeah. Don't know.
Let me drink. Yummage. All right.
You and the drinking.
Yeah, I've got a problem, mate. Yeah. I've got a problem. Yeah, so it's 24 today. What? It is the 24th today of December, and we have the 13th Yule Lad to come and visit us on the lead up to Christmas. And today, it's a bit of a weird one. It's going to be a shorter episode in terms of the story, but the rest of it's going to be a bit longer because we're going to do a few honourable mentions at the end. So it should pan out all right. So without further ado, let's go. Christmas Eve, your favourite time of year. The excitement of Christmas Day to come, the cold dark night outside with the comforting warm fire inside, even though you don't have a chimney. You were sat in the warm living room with your parents. It was around 11 p.m. and you all decided to save on electric and use some candles instead. It was a cosy scene, shadows flickering on the ceiling as you all sat watching the TV. You look around and feel a feeling of happiness and safety. But this feeling didn't last for long, as all of a sudden the living room door burst open. You shout as a Yule Lad rushes in. It darts around the room, grabbing every candle in sight, taking bites out of them as he goes. The room was eventually brought into complete darkness, as all the candles were extinguished. You all sat there while you heard the Yule Lad crunching on the candles, the slight sound of the wax dripping, hitting the floor. So that was Candle Stealer. Bloke that steals candles, if you hadn't guessed. Apparently, the kids used to have candles made of tallow, which was a type of fat, which obviously tasted nice or something. Anyway, before we end, let's go through some honourable mentions of Yule Lads that didn't quite make the cut of history and legend. Now, as I said, I've brought my lover, Dave, along with me today. Hi there. And he has got a list of some of the ridiculous Yule Lads that didn't make the cut. So we're going to go through and just discuss what we think each one of these did.
One of these is you.
Oh, God.
When you're trying to read stuff. It's there, the idiot.
Great. Okay, let's go with that one first then. So we've got the idiot. What do we think that the idiot did?
It could be anything.
It
to be
could
called
be.
the idiot.
So do you reckon it like broke into the house and then broke back out again and was like, where am I?
Yeah. It was still you then.
Yeah.
And there's the idiot's child, so you've got a little...
Is that the Harry Potter spin-off?
Yeah. It's the copycat.
Yeah.
The child does the... Oh my God. Just when I think the drink noises can't get any weirder.
When you drink the drink.
Dip, 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 dip. I've noticed there's a few stealers on here.
Oh yeah, so go from the top. What have we got at the top?
You've got Pan Shadow.
Pan Shadow. Do we think that this one...
Hides in the shadows of pans. No?
How big are these pans? Unless he's stubby, in which case he's really, really short.
Well, I picture these like little dwarfs or goblins. I don't know.
Okay.
You can... yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I suppose so. They didn't really specify what height they
You
are.
get quite big pans as well.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Maybe he's pansexual. He's hiding in the shadow of his parents.
There was a joke I heard the other day. It might have been a Gary Delaney one. I know we were watching him earlier, but it was something to do with somebody being asexual and then it was like a multiple choice question thing, and he just said, "No, I'm B something." I can't remember what it was now. You can
Are you A, sexual, B, not?
I think it was B gay or something. You can cut that out because that was rubbish. But if I actually remembered the joke, it would
You're
have been
no
good.
Gary Delaney, are you?
No. Yeah, it was something like asexual, B gay, but it was, yeah.
Right, okay.
Shut up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So Pan's shadow, we think that it's just something. We can cut the ones that are shit anyway.
Yeah, some of these don't really sound as good as
So what's number 2?
the main ones. Little Dragon.
Little Dragon.
Yeah. Where's this name
Is he
come from?
dragging his balls along the floor? Hey!
Little Balls.
His balls.
Hooray, Christmas.
Uh-huh.
The next one's Ugly Face. So that's...
Okay. Yeah, ugly face.
I just moved swiftly on that. Ugly
that was
Face.
Josh, isn't it?
I'm saying nothing. That's all on you, mate.
Not Josh's ugly face is all on me. I fucking love that.
There's another one. That ties in with that.
What?
Bottom scraper.
Oh.
If you're going to talk about Josh being on you,
Oh, God. That's only if he's lucky. Bit of bottom ticklage.
Ticklish. There's actually a couple of noncy ones on here. They sound a bit noncy to me. Belt loosener.
Oh. Wonder what he does.
Well, yeah, bottom scraper was one. And there's also hallway peeper.
So he's very similar then to window peeper. So do you reckon like it's an evolution thing? So it's like a Pokemon type thing where window peeper gets to the house and he's like, yes, I am window peeper. No. And then gets through the window.
He's like, I'm the hallway peeper.
Yeah, and he's like, I have leveled up.
Yeah, because you've also got higher log. You've got little log and higher log. So
that was my stomach.
Was it?
It just went.
I thought it was one of the Yule Lads from outside. Yeah, you've got little log and higher log. So is that like an evolution type thing?
I don't know. What the fuck?
They're weird, some of these. Not loosener.
Okay, well that just sounds useful.
Yeah. He sounds like he knows his granny.
Does he?
Is it granny knots? I can't think of what other knots there are.
Yeah, there is granny knot. You got sheep shank. That's a knot.
Wasn't that one of the Yule Lads?
Bowline. That's a knot. Sheep coat clod was a Yule Lad, and sheep shagger.
You know your sheep.
I know my knots because I was a scout.
Better than me, not your sheep. And he said sheep. It's probably similar to pan shadow. You've got lamp shadow.
Okay, that's what? Do these Yule Lads just fucking hide behind random things?
This one is called crevice.
Okay. Is that where he hides, or is that what he does?
Or is it what he's got?
Just comes in, he's a massive arsehole.
Big back ass.
Nice, cool.
Why did I have to bring that back to this?
Oh, why did you have to bring that back, ass? What is wrong with my stomach?
I don't know.
It's going.
It's been doing that all afternoon.
Yes.
Have you got Pac-Man in there?
I packed a man in there.
Christ. This isn't one of the Yule Lads, by the way, Man Packer. Christian or otherwise, the next one is just Bale.
Okay. So he comes to the house and he goes, shit, fuck, and runs off.
Well, I don't know, because it's spelled B-A-L-E. Is that to Bale?
Not like you're bailing. Bale as in like hay bale.
Yeah, B-A-L-E.
Mm-hmm.
Because Bale to fuck off is B-A-I-L, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cat stealer.
Cat stealer.
Just steals cats. Fucking dickhead.
The thing, this is a problem with the Yule Lads, is that their names are so self-explanatory sometimes. It's like when I was trying to do the stories, I was like, what more can I say about this?
Yeah.
Like, cat stealer, he comes in and nicks your cat.
Yeah.
Right, okay, what next?
Stone face.
Yeah, okay.
You said what's next? Stone face.
Stone face. So what does he do then? Is he an avid smoker of
Stone's
weed?
faces. Like
We went
literally.
2 different routes there, but okay.
Yeah.
So you've gone down the brutal punishment route.
Or he's just stoned.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
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 Move
Sorry,
on.
I wasn't listening to you.
It's fine. Yeah, no one does.
Creek drainer.
Okay.
Just drinks up all the water in the creek.
Yep.
Yeah. Trash heap.
What would that even? What?
These is getting a bit self-degrading now.
Yeah.
They're just
Shit.
I don't know if they've given themselves these names. I take it they haven't.
But I mean,
It's based on people's accounts of them.
yeah. But then why would you adopt that as a trait?
I don't know, because the next one's snowblower. The next one, runny nose.
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
He's just
Can you imagine that? He just comes in the house and his nose is like, and there's fucking snot going everywhere.
yeah,
Yum.
just mucus.
Yeah.
And some of these have like a dash in between the
Yeah.
words. Some of them don't. Like drink shocker and bottom scraper do. Smoke gulper, which is the next one, doesn't. So I don't understand.
Why? What? This is the thing I don't understand about the Yule Lads. Is literally they could go and do anything with their life, right? Yes, they've given up eating kids, but instead of doing that, they've chosen to go and gulp smoke.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
And shock drinks.
Yeah.
Like, what is a drink shocker? What are you doing? Shocking drinks? I don't.
What? Like, if you had one that was called MILF Fucker, I'd respect that, you know? Like, but no, you got fucking arse licker and fiddler.
Bottom
was gonna
fiddler.
say.
I was going to say stair stripper, but it's not. It's stair tripper.
Oh.
Sounds like a little shit tripping people on the stairs. Fuck off, mate.
Monkey on the car.
Fuck off.
Let's go quick fire on these ones now then.
There's 5 left. Hallway peeper,
Yep.
which we mentioned. Icebreaker.
Okay.
Trampling troll.
Yeah.
Lamp shadow.
Right.
And fat gobbler. And I've just realised lamp shadow's on there twice.
Yeah, I saw that.
But lamp shadow, the first one is 2 words. The second one is just 1 word on its own. Fat gobbler is an interesting one at the end.
Well, fat gobbler, I think that could be candle stealer because, as I just mentioned,
The candles are made from fat.
Yeah, exactly. So that you
Fat
would be
gobbler.
gobbling that.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of them amalgamate into one.
That was a good word.
Yeah,
I
I like
I
amalgamate.
appreciated that wordage. Hello. Sorry. Editing, Alex here. I just realised that once we'd finished the episode, there was a few that I'd missed out that I wanted to just briefly say. So there's only a couple. One was hem tosser, which looks up people's skirts. Fucking pervert. There was lung splatter, which is particularly fucked. It was basically one of these Yule Lads, and he had his blood-soaked lungs, but they were on the outside of his body, and he would beat kids with them. Who fucking thinks of this? And the next one is shit liquor, and I don't really... I don't need to go into detail on that one. I'm pretty sure I don't need to explain what that one does. So yeah, that was some of the ones that I didn't mention. The rest of them are pretty shit, to be fair, as you probably heard. Anyway, back to the episode. But yeah, so that is some of them. I don't think it's all, because I mentioned in the first episode that there was 82 of these cunts.
Oh,
So
fucking hell.
I don't think there's 82 on that list.
I thought there was just 13.
Originally there was 82, I think. So yeah, I'm glad they cut that down to 13.
There's 39 on that list.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So there should be more, but I don't know why, because some of those are...
Well, they're just a
shit.
bit weird, aren't they? And imagine that, like, if as I said as well, if I just had to include all 82, I would have started back in October. So you imagine having 82 fucking Yule Lads coming to your house, one every night until Christmas.
Mate, you'd have been
be
dead by
sick.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Door slammer knocking cunts out.
Fucking sick of it.
Anyway, so of that 82, we had 13 in this story, this little series that I did, and we're just going to have a little recap just to conclude this series because I've quite enjoyed it. I don't know about anybody else. Dave, you've listened, so what did you think?
I really enjoyed all of the main 13.
Yeah.
I think Door Sniffer was my favourite.
Okay.
Just because he's sniffing doors. Like, what more do you want from a Yule Lad?
The thing is, as well, with these little stories, I had to really sort of go away from the main narrative with it a little bit because you'd have like Sheepcoat Clod, for example, the first one.
Sheep jugger.
And you'd be like, yeah, exactly. And you're like, right, so what does he actually do? Okay, he tries to suck at the teats of ships. He tries to suck at the teats of sheep, right? But he can't bend over to get to them because he's got wooden legs. That's funny, but how far do you go with that? So
Yeah.
I was like, right, the first episode was completely different to the rest of them anyway because I did it a bit more seriously. But then with the rest of the episodes, I just thought, right, fuck it, I'm going to make this my own and have a little bit of creative freedom. And
And you've actually written all the little stories really well.
Thank you.
It was
I was quite happy with them. I mean, the time I did it in, it was good enough, because I was writing these stories in my break at work. Then I come home, record it, and then, most of the time I was writing it at home once I got
fall
back
asleep
from work.
at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
recording it, and then wonder why there's mistakes in it the next day. But
yeah.
mate, I honestly, being a bit more serious, I think you've done well to not make more mistakes because I know it's been a grueling 12, 13 days of
It has.
being up late, recording these, getting it all sorted.
Hats off to the people that do this every day.
Yeah, and I mean,
with longer episodes.
you've been doing all the socials and posting the thing on YouTube as well.
Yeah,
You know, it's a lot to remember and a lot to do in like a 2-week period. Let's
It
not
is.
forget, it's been 2 weeks.
That's
pretty
the mad
much.
thing, because I spoke to Josh about this, and he was like, I said to him, I didn't realise how tiring it was going to be.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, it's 13 episodes, mate. I
Yeah.
was like,
In a row,
Yeah. And he
every
goes,
day.
it's literally 2 weeks. I was like, shit, yeah, I didn't even think about it like that.
And I mean, in a couple of them, you're going, well, this one's quite short. And it's like, well, they need to be because
Yeah.
it's like 13 of the fuckers in a row.
But that's the thing, you don't think about it as that. You think of like, oh shit, I need to get an episode out today. Oh, it's only 6 minutes long. That's a bit shit. But then you realise you did like a 9-minute one the day before and it's going to be a 12-minute one the day after. So that in between episode doesn't really matter too much because it just adds to the overall story.
Yeah. And also, people knowing you like they do, a 6 or 7 minute episode doesn't mean it took that long to record it.
This one's been going for 26 minutes. It's probably not going to be that long.
No. It's going to be possibly slightly longer, but it's the last one.
Yeah, exactly.
And we've been waffling a bit as well. Well,
Yeah.
I probably have.
Yeah, you fucking shut up, mate.
Dickhead.
Shut the fuck up!
Nice. So we're going to go through these. So to start off with, we had Sheepcoat Clod. Now he came along, as I just mentioned, tried to suck the sheep off.
The shits off of teeth.
And he didn't really do so well. So once he'd been dispatched, that sounds like we killed him. Once he'd gone, there was Gully Gawk. Now Gully Gawk was a mysterious one that hung around in the cowshed. I don't know what type of farm you have, dear listener, but you've got all sorts on here.
Talking about Gully Gawk, that is the sort of name that I was expecting for a lot of them. Not like bowl licker and door sniffer and
Yeah, because what is a Gully Gawk? I mean, when you think about it, yeah, fair enough, there's a
Exactly,
gully,
but
and to gawk means you look at something.
yeah.
So,
But it sounds like a bit more of a creative name than just
yeah,
the others are a bit more descriptive, and it's like, well, what more can you say about
Yeah,
bloody
could like have
bum
a
scratcher?
fingle dingle or something.
Yeah.
The one after that was Stubby. Now, Stubby was a short ass, and
Makes
he liked to eat leftovers from pots, but he didn't scrape the leftovers, he just ate them. was a very clear distinction between him and Pot Scraper.
I was going to say, yeah.
After that, you had Spoon Licker. Now, you were just enjoying a nice little bowl of ice cream, and Spoon Licker come along, and he was like,
What a cunt.
what a cunt, you know. So he came along, licked his spoons, went downstairs, did a thing with spoons, and that was it.
Did a thing with spoons.
So after that, we had Pot Scraper and the Yule Cat. So I included the Yule Cat because it was a bit of a shorter episode. Didn't really feel like there was much that I could include with Pot Scraper because it was very similar to Stubby. But I think that was an alright episode, to be fair. The Yule Cat obviously just eats kids. If you haven't had a piece of clothing since the last Christmas, which is a bit of a weird thing. How the fuck does it know?
It beats me, mate.
Yeah, exactly. After that, we had Door Slammer, which was, he was an arsehole, wasn't he? Slamming doors.
I hate fucking door slammers. You know it, mate.
After that, we had Skier Gobbler, who loved yogurt and like went on a rampage around the house.
It sounds like somebody gobbling up people skiing.
Yeah. Just holiday goers.
Yeah.
Like, what?
They're just like, wee. And he's like, hum, 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 hum.
After that, we had Sausage Swiper.
That was another good one.
Yeah.
Sausage Swiper.
I was quite proud of the drool leaking down onto your neck and that, instead of it being a leaking roof. It was him dribbling.
Yeah.
I quite liked that.
That's a good
Because it was just like, and when I told my mum that, she was like, that's disgusting. And she looked like she was going to gag. And I was like,
sausage dribbler.
yeah. Mission accomplished. So after that, we had Window Peeper, who's a complete fucking weirdo.
Nonce.
Yeah, why not?
Basically.
Didn't really have much to say on him because, I mean, what? The guy.
Windows and peeping.
Yeah.
That's it.
After that, we had Doorway Sniffer, which was by far one of the funniest episodes for me because I creased so much.
Yeah.
When the fucking Yule Lad was Cockney. It's like, what do you want? Leaf bread, mate. So, yeah, I actually had a little bit of creative freedom with that one and said that the Yule Lads can talk. Don't know whether they can, but in this one they can.
That was good.
So, why not? After that, we had Meat Hook, another short one, but again, what more can you say? Like, it's just a guy who steals meat.
Again, is a good one for me because it's just a bit different. He's not like a meat hook sniffer or a meat hook molester. I'm running out of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Meat hook liquor.
He's not he's not using the same words as everyone else. It's a completely different thing.
Yeah.
Meat Hook, I felt, was going to be a more sinister character of like he'd go around and murder the children with a meat hook or something. But
yeah, that actually sounds.
Yeah, like because he could have dragged the kids away with a meat hook, and that would have been more terrifying.
This is Christmas, not Halloween.
Yeah, but this is kind of a evil Christmas.
That's true. Yule Lads. They're little fuckers, aren't they?
They're little bastards.
Yeah.
And the last little bastard was Candle Stealer, which we've just covered. Obviously.
Today's one.
Stealing candles. So, yeah, that was the 13 Yule Lads, and they've all played a role in this series, and I hope you've enjoyed each and every one. I know I have. Good. I'm glad. Thank you. So have a lovely Christmas, guys, and make sure you keep an eye out for the Yule Lads next year. Well, unless you don't live in Iceland, then you'll probably be absolutely fine. So, see you later, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. But this feeling didn't last long. But this feeling didn't last for as long. You shout as a Yule Lad rushes in. Farts around the room.
What?
That's meant to say it darts around the room. Autocorrect has changed that to it farts around the room. Great.
Wow.
You shout as a Yule Lad rushes in. It darts around the room, grabbing every candle in sight, taking bites of them.
I'm sorry, I've heard so many of these outtakes from the other ones. It's just you hearing you go, like you're genuinely just fucked off of yourself.
It's annoying. Right, take 3. You shout as a Yule Lad. Sometimes my words just combine into one.
Sometimes you add more words in that weren't even supposed to be there.
Yeah. Fucking idiot. You shout as a Yule Lad rushes in. It darts around the room, grabbing...
Gravy. Oh, right. How long do these normally take you to record?
This is quite a long time.
This is crazy.
The room... The room...
I've never heard anybody say that word like that before.
The room... The room was eventually brought into...
Oh, it's great seeing this in person.
Oh dear. Anyway, before we end, let's go through... I swallowed.
Probably not what you want to be saying on the
On the internet.
No.